Okay, so now that we know the difference between medical home health and non-medical home care, let's explore the key services that non-medical home care agencies provide. So what we're going to do is give a real life scenario so when home care becomes essential. See, home care is about more than just help with daily tasks. It gives seniors the support they need to stay independent, safe, and engaged in life. And below are some real life scenarios showing when home care can make a meaningful difference. So Evelyn is 78 years old and she's always been independent. But after a hip replacement, everyday tasks became exhausting. She struggles to get dressed in the morning, prepare meals, and keep her home tidy. Her daughter visits when she can, but with a demanding job and family, she can't always be there. How home care helps. A caregiver visits Evelyn a few times a week to assist with dressing, meal preparation, and light housekeeping and companionship. Evelyn remains in her home, follows her routines, and no longer feels like a burden on her family. Now the services provided: personal care, meal prep, housekeeping, transportation, and companionship. Well, who provides the care? It's provided by trained caregivers or home aides. So Margaret is 85 and she has arthritis in her hands, which makes it difficult to button her shirt or safely step into the shower. Now she worries about slipping and falling, so she avoids bathing as often as she should. So how home care can help in this situation is a caregiver provides discreet, respectful assistance with bathing and dressing and grooming so Margaret can feel fresh, comfortable, and confident every day. So the services that are provided in this case is bathing, dressing, grooming, and toileting support. Why does it matter? Well, it helps seniors maintain dignity and hygiene while preventing falls. So let's talk about a different scenario as it relates to meal preparation and nutrition support. So Mr. Johnson is 82 years old and he's always enjoyed home cooked meals, but arthritis makes chopping vegetables and standing at the stove very painful. So he starts skipping meals, relying on frozen dinners, and those things lack nutrition. So his daughter notices that he's lost weight and he seems weaker than before. So how we can help is a caregiver can come and provide meal plans and prepare those meals based on Mr. Johnson's dietary needs. So they can grocery shop, they can cook fresh meals and ensure that he eats regularly. So with help, Mr. Johnson enjoys his favorite foods again and he regains his strengths. So the services along those lines that we provide are cooking, grocery shopping, and meal planning. And why does that matter? It prevents malnutrition and supports dietary needs for conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure. Let's talk about transportation. So now we have Henry. He's 87 years old and he used to drive everywhere. But after a minor accident, his doctor advised him to stop driving. Losing his ability to drive makes him feel isolated and dependent on others. So he starts missing doctor's appointments and he starts avoiding social settings. So how we can help in that scenario is a caregiver can come in, they can provide safe transportation so Henry can go to appointments, visit friends, and stay active in the community instead of feeling stuck at home. Henry enjoys going out again without stressing out. The services that we provide along those lines are driving to appointments, grocery shopping, and running errands. And why does that matter? Well, it keeps seniors like Henry engaged and connected while reducing isolation. Let's talk about our services as it relates to light housekeeping. So Dorothy is 90 years old and she lives alone in her home that she's owned for 40 years. Over time, clutter has built up and she has trouble vacuuming and doing laundry. Well, she nearly trips on loose rugs and she struggles to carry heavy loads. How we can help in this situation is a caregiver can come, they can tidy up, They do light cleaning. They can remove fall hazards. They can help organize the home, making Dorothy's space clean and safe. The services that we provided: laundry, vacuuming, fall prevention, and decluttering. And why does that matter? It creates a safe, comfortable environment that reduces fall risks. Now, let's talk about companionship and social engagement. Mr. Phillips was an accomplished pianist and longtime jazz enthusiast, but after his wife passed away, he stopped playing altogether. His daughter noticed he was withdrawing and spending long days alone in silence. And how we can help is a caregiver can encourage Mr. Phillips to reconnect with his passion. They play jazz records together, talk about music, and help him regain his love for playing the piano. So the services we provide: conversation, social activities, and engagement in hobbies. Why that matters is it prevents loneliness and encourages seniors to stay mentally and emotionally engaged. Now that you have a clearer understanding about what home care is and the services that home care provides, now let's take a look to see if your loved one actually needs home care. We'll take a look at that in the next video.